Music Access. K-pop stars who shine brightly on stage. What do you think they were doing before their debut? Narsha from the Brown Eyed Girls worked as a salesperson at a clothing store. AOA's Choa says she was a sales representative for an internet TV service, and she was so good at it, she even ranked first in sales. Sistar Soyu got licensed as a hairdresser and worked at a hair salon. Miss A Suzy was a fitting model for an online shopping mall. EXID Soldier was a vocal trainer. Girls A Sojin worked at a factory putting barcodes on socks. She even said she passed out from looking at the conveyor belt all day. There was only one reason why these stars worked so hard. They wanted to make money to get by while pursuing their dream of becoming a star. Because of their hard-earned past, these stars shine even more bright where they are now. Alright, Wednesday, July 6, 2016. The first song you heard today was Cooler Than Me by Mike Posner. What's up, guys? It's me, Music Access DJ G.Soul. So we talked about some of the girl group members and their jobs before their debut today during the opening, and I must say, like, some of them are pretty surprising. I had many part-time jobs before my debut as well. I worked at the ice cream store, the one with 31 different flavors. And I used to sing background vocals for other artists, and I was a cashier at some restaurants. So I don't know, I'm just very glad that I had those experiences though, and I definitely believe that because of those experiences, I don't take anything I do for granted. So alright, let's start our show for today. For this first hour, we have a song for today, introducing a song for you guys every day. So make sure to look forward to which song we selected for you guys today. Also, Wherever You Are is a corner for us to talk about where you guys live. Tell us about the interesting places and people and other cool things about your home. We want to hear about the things that we won't be able to find on our guidebooks. So tell us about your neighborhood on Wherever You Are. And we also have soul quiz and message time in store for you as well, so make sure to stay tuned. Meanwhile, for the second hour today, we'll be back with our Wednesday corner, Obladi Oblada, where we listen to your stories about a certain topic. And this week, we'll continue to talk about the topic, the happiest moment of my life. We'll be back with Ki-hoon and Ju-hyun from the newsroom in the second hour for that. And here is how you can listen and participate. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and that'll take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 MHz for Jeju City, and 88.1 MHz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz for Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through a smartphone application in DMB, you stream tune in, all you need to do is download Arirang Radio and you can use our services there. Alright, let's listen to a song before we come back with a song for today. Pure Shores by All Saints. A song for today. A song for today is a time for us to select one song each day to play for you guys. We hope that this one song will be a song of joy for you on some days, a song relieving stress on other days, a song to cheer you up. So we hope that you guys will wait anxiously for this corner each day, waiting to see what kind of song will be played. So, a song for today. Robbie Williams' fourth album, Swing When You're Winning, is a really unique one. He's a pop artist, but the album is full of standard jazz songs. Of course, various artists have attempted this before, but when Robbie released this album, it was something none had thought about before. Also, his song made him sound like he had been doing jazz music for a very long time. From this album, Something Stupid with Nicole Kidman was a big hit. But instead of that song, we're gonna listen to a song with an interesting whistling intro called Mr. Bojangles. It's the type of song that makes you feel good every time you hear it. Mr. Bojangles in the song refers to Bill Robinson, who was born in 1878. He was a tap dance legend and passed away in 1949. So, Mr. Bojangles by Robbie Williams. Wherever you are, whatever you do, we'll be together.
Are you gonna share your secret?
Tell us about where you live and what's special about your home on wherever you are. For example, tell us about your cute and special pet that you raise at home, or you can talk about the school that you and your siblings attend. We want to hear about your daily life, your home, and your neighborhood, wherever you are. I'll introduce the place as I'm there with you. So let's see where we're gonna visit today. Alright, more than 1,000 people got pie-faced and broke a world record for the largest shaving cream pie fight. Nearly 2,000 people taking part exceeded the 869 holders of the current record. The fight took place at the annual Another Fine Festival in Ulverston, England, held in honor of comic actor Stan Laurel, who was born in the town. Kerry Hudson from Team Pie said it was a moment of pure joy when the pie started to fly. Just a sign of over 1,000 people squealing and laughing, she said, adding, "It's only night that Ulverston, birthplace of comedy legend Stan Laurel, should hold this record." Organizers have to send evidence to Guinness to confirm the new world record, but they're pretty confident of validation, having followed official counting protocol with a huge electronic turnstile and thrown nearly 3,000 pies of the regulation size of 16.5 centimeters for 1 minute. Wow. So I'm looking at the pictures of this event right now, and it definitely looks like they having a blast. So we visited Ulverston, England, where the world's biggest pie throwing contest was held. If there is a fun event like this held in your home, please let us know for wherever you are. If you want to tell us about your town or your neighborhood, you can write wherever on your title and leave us a message on our message board. We'll be waiting to hear about your special town. Alright, so we'll be back after listening to two songs back to back. It Wasn't Me by Shaggy, requested by Joshua from Netherlands, and The One by Jennifer Lopez featuring LL Cool J. Solving, answering, and enjoying questions with G.Soul on Soul Quiz. Soul Quiz is not difficult or complicated. There are 3 hints for the answer. The first hint will be a little bit hard, and the second hint will be a little bit easier, and the third last hint will be real easy. So let's start today's Soul Quiz. Alright, the first hint. Today's answer is a leader of an idol group, and he's also being hailed as the next generation variety show MC for his quick wit and sense of humor. The second hint. Today's answer is being hailed as the next generation national MC, hosting radio shows and entertainment programs. He won the Rookie Award for Variety at the 2009 Entertainment Awards. He recently released a new song called 나의 영웅 with EXO Suho and new female artist KC. So which group is today's answer? The leader of. This group was the first group to debut with so many members. This group is also marking its 11th year in the industry. It's Super Junior. Today's answer also was in the unit Super Junior Happy and Super Junior T as well. So if you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Alright, before we move on to the last hint, let's listen to a song. 네가 참 좋아 by 10cm, requested by Unita from Indonesia. I would just listen to 네가 참 좋아 by 10cm, requested by Unita from Indonesia. And okay, so the last soul quiz hint is a music hint. Before I give you the last hint, here are the first two hints one more time. The first hint, he worked as a radio DJ and a variety show host, and he's a leader of this idol group. The second hint, he's a member of this idol group marking 11th anniversary, and also was part of this unit's Super Junior Happy and Super Junior T. And the third hint is a music hint. We're gonna listen to his new song 나의 영웅 with EXO Suho and new female artist KC. 피디님 music cue.
우린 꿈을 꾸는 걸 높은 곳을 향해 뛰는 걸 지금껏 외롭고 힘들었던 날들 꿈은 이루어질 거야 원하는 모든 게 다 이루어질 수 있기를 꿈꿔온 모든 게 다 이루어지기를 그대가 흘린 눈물 오늘의 열매가 되기를.
Alright, if you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Alright, let's listen to two more songs and come back. Caught Up by Monster X and Apple Pie by Fiesta. I would just listen to Caught Up by Monster X and Apple Pie by Fiesta. And now it's time for our message time. Alright, the first message is from Rawan from Saudi Arabia. Hey G.Soul, I'm Rawan. Some of us have, a couple of days when we feel so down for no reason. What would you do during those days? Enjoy your day, hey. Hey, Rawan. What do I do when I feel down? I think we all go through those times when we just feel kind of down, not necessarily like feel depressed, just not really energetic. I try to shake it off and, keep it moving. I drink a lot of coffee. I go out and play with my friends, watch a lot of movies, and try to just shake it off and keep it moving. That's what I do. But yeah. Alright, so thank you, Roman, for your message. And the next message is from Toto from Saudi Arabia. Hey there, G.Soul. How are you? Thank you so much for always being there. You're really helping me with a lot of things. It's like having an invisible hand that helps others without even feeling it. I love you. Anyways, I'm wishing everyone who's listening a very good day. I have a question though. I've been thinking about it for a while. If you only were able to believe in one single thing, what would it be? Hey Toto, I think that's a real deep question. It's like a philosophical question. If I were to believe in one single thing, I was gonna say love, but I think I'm gonna say faith. I believe in faith. I think faith is like the most powerful thing, and I think it leads to love. And so yeah, if I were to believe in one thing, it would be faith. What is it for you, Toto? Please let us know and send us more messages. Alright, the next message is from Darcy from USA. I was watching a carpentry show on TV when these lines came to me. It's funny how things happen like that for me and for others. Sitting around a campfire, what are we to do? We should sing some songs for me and you. Songs from all of the ages, from life's different stages. Music helps the world go round. Music, such a delightful sound. This is what I have so far. I want to turn this into a song lyric and making this the chorus. Take care of my diary and G.Soul. Hey Darcy, yeah, it's nice. You should definitely turn it into a song, and I want you to share it with all of us Music Access family as well. Thank you for your message, Darcy. And the next message is from Ace from Saudi Arabia. Hello G, this is Ace. What do you like to do when you get stressed? What do I like to do? I meditate. I try to meditate. I eat good food. I try to take a walk, long walk, and listen to music. I pray. I do those things. So, yeah, what do you do when you're stressed out, Ace? Please let us know and send us a message and let us know. All right, the next message is from Macy from Hong Kong. Hello, G.Soul and Music X's team, Music X's family. Just dropping by to say hello, and I had not been able to tune in due to work and travels. And now I'm stuck at home trying to complete my courses just in time for my early exams. Hey, Macy, yeah, I definitely feel your pain. You know, I used to, it hasn't been that long. You know, I took my last exam, I think like a few months ago. I stayed up all night drinking coffee and energy drink, so I definitely feel your pain. But good luck with your exam, though. I think you'll be just fine. So good luck. And thank you for your message. And thanks to everyone who sent in your messages for message time. And we're going to listen to 2 more songs and come back. 데려다 줄게 by P.I.G. requested by Darcy from USA, and 연극이 끝난 후 by 창섭 and Elki featuring Minhyuk. Alright, it's almost time to wrap up the first hour already. So in the second hour, we'll come back with Chuhyun and Kihoon for our Wednesday corner Obladi Oblada. And to wrap things up for the first hour, we'll listen to Iris by Goo Goo Dolls, requested by Erin from USA. And we'll be right back after the song.
Music Access.
At the second hour for Music Access has begun. It's me, Music Access DJ G.Soul. In the second hour today, our Wednesday corner Obladi Oblada will start in just a bit. And here is how you can listen and participate. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com and you can listen and watch the program that is on air live. All you need to do is click on the banner that says Music Access, and it'll take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages, song requests, and participate on our weekly corners on our message board. Also, you can listen through Arirang Jeju FM, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 megahertz for Jeju City, 88.1 megahertz for Seogwipo City, and 101.9 megahertz for Daejeong area. And if you listen to us through a smartphone application in DMB, Ustream, TuneIn, all you need to do is download Arirang Radio and you can use our services there. Alright, we're gonna listen to a song and come back with Obladi Oblada. Aju Nice by 17. An ordinary day can turn into a special one.
Or a fun one with one funny little episode during the day.
Listening to our MA family's various happenings on Obladi Oblada.
Life goes on. Hello, Juhyun and Kihoon. What's up?
What's up?
Where have you been?
Where have I been?
Where you been, man?
Oh
Not in Seoul.
Disappeared.
Mr.
Not
Actor.
in Arirang.
You know?
Sorry. I'm sorry, guys, to all the
Where did you
listeners.
go?
I've been around everywhere. Gyeongju, Danyang, Mungyong. So like around
Gyeongsangnam-do province,
Yeah.
probably. Yes.
Jeollado as well. Chungcheongdo, everywhere, bit of everywhere.
You look
Sorry,
like you
guys,
lost
sorry,
some
guys.
weight.
I have. I've been having a very hard time.
Yeah.
I haven't been sleeping much, just shooting all day, all night. So
You kind of disappeared, you know?
really,
Yeah. You abandoned us. You know?
sorry. I missed
How could
Arirang a
you?
lot. I missed Arirang a lot.
So you rode a horse most of the time?
Not horse, just.
What
Not
did you
yet,
do?
not yet.
Donkeys
We're gonna
and-
shoot.
Everything.
We're gonna shoot the horse scene
Riding
soon.
around
Not now,
pig.
not now.
What you doing then over there?
Just shooting.
Shooting?
Shooting. Yeah.
Oh, are you enjoying it?
I'm absolutely enjoying it, but it's quite. It's very tiring.
Oh, really?
Very tiring.
Really? How many hours do you shoot a day?
I actually wait longer than shooting.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's
Yes,
drama
yes.
as a rookie. You know, you have to wait longer. So, sometimes I would shoot like for 10 hours.
10
Yeah.
hours.
And chuck an all-nighter and wake up the next morning, like sleep about 2 hours and then shoot again. So, and a lot of traveling. That's the hard part.
Moving around.
Yeah, moving around. So, But I'm here. I'm back.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be back from now on.
We're glad.
But I
you're
can't
here.
guarantee anything. So
We're so glad.
yes.
How
You guys
about-
seem very happy. Not.
No,
Not.
we're glad. We're
Are you sure?
very, very excited that you're here, you know?
Okay.
You know, Kyun, we heard that you got hurt during the shooting. What happened?
Yeah,
to
I was
you?
shooting an action scene,
Okay.
and someone accidentally chucked a book,
Oh,
and
really?
it like almost hit my eye, left eye. But
Very
luckily, it missed my eye, so
dangerous.
I just got a little scratch. But it's all better now. It's recovered. So
So what did he or she say to you?
apparently, like he didn't think it was him.
Oh,
Because like there
so
were
he
like
didn't
books
know
flying around
that.
everywhere. It was like a chaos scene, and then he sort of like came up to him and said, "I think it was one of my books that that I chucked." I was
He
like,
apologized to
"Yeah,
you?
sort of."
Oh,
So I was like, "It's all
good.
right, it's all good."
Good. How about your week, G.Soul?
Was
Or
that what-
weekend?
Oh, it was good. I was just hanging out with my friends. I just, with my friends.
Just
do
chilling
some,
out.
Weekend stuff, and I'm here every day. I see you every day,
Yeah, I
so
know.
pretty much. So, yeah, man.
So you're getting sick of her?
No,
Not
I
yet.
love it.
You-
I'm
you-
starting to love it more and more.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You're starting to love Chuyeon or Arirang. Which
Arirang
one?
and everything.
Oh,
Why did you
everything.
have to choose
This mic, in front of me and everything.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
So what do you do with your friends when you like meet up with your friends? What do you normally do?
I mean, we do a lot of things. We drink sometimes.
Drink?
We eat.
Takbal?
Takbal, well,
He likes
chicken feet.
The spicy ones?
Yeah, yeah.
Pulled
Like
up butt?
super spicy ones.
Super
I
spicy
love
one.
like spicy
You're a man.
food.
You're a real man.
What?
Because I don't like spicy food.
No,
Really?
Me neither.
It makes me angry. Like,
Me too.
like
Me
if
too.
it's too
No, I
spicy,
like
I
that
can't
feeling,
handle it.
like-
You like that feeling?
I like that. It
Apparently,
makes me, like,
you call them like pyeontae.
Pervert.
People who like
well,
spicy
yeah,
food.
I'm a little
I
bit
don't
of,
agree with
Apparently,
that.
no. I don't agree with that too, but I heard it. Yeah.
But it definitely feels like a full studio now that Ki-hoon's
so
here.
nice.
People send us like messages like, where is Ki-hoon?
Oh,
Like,
really?
where
Is he
is
dead?
he?
Is he dead?
Yeah, is he
He's
alive? Like,
I'm
where
alive.
is
I'm
he?
back.
But yeah, so today's topic is the happiest moment of my life.
Oh.
It's a good topic, I think, right? So when were you guys like, happiest moments?
Doing what I really love to do, which is
Right.
this.
If you can be a little bit more specific.
Being here at the studio with G.Soul and Chuyeon.
Yeah, man. I mean, we already know that.
Oh,
so
okay, that's a given.
something
And
else.
obviously shooting as well.
That's the happiest moment. So
Yeah.
this is the happiest moment
Yeah.
to you.
Can you tell? Look at my face.
You don't
Yeah,
look
man.
happy.
I'm smiling inside. I just every day I feel happy. Like having family, having family, just doing what I like.
Yes.
Drama shooting. I think it's just being alive.
Yeah, being alive.
I think that's the most.
Being alive.
Being
That's
alive.
too broad.
What do you mean?
I mean, like you could have this specific moment.
Moments.
Yeah. Moments?
Moments.
Yeah.
No,
When
that
I-
with
when
your
I
friends
ate
or
something.
with your girlfriend or G-Soul's girlfriend, No, G-Soul's girlfriend.
Girlfriends?
Friend.
Happiest moment.
No, that was just awkward. More like awkward moments.
I don't know. I guess, like he said, doing what I love to do, like being
I
on the
do
radio,
agree.
I'm happy to be here every day to be able to do this, that I have a job, a little side job and
Making money.
yeah, and being on stage, definitely, and being in the studio making music and
Yes, inside the studio.
feeling, like, I'm living my
alive.
purpose.
Oh,
I think that's my happiest, moments, time.
What about you,
see.
Jihyun?
Yeah.
Well, I want to ask you before that. Have you ever been to Palau?
Where?
Palau.
Palau?
It's in Pacific Ocean. Western Pacific Ocean to be specific. It is a fantastic place. It's next to the Philippines.
Okay, so
It's an isolated
Never been
island.
there.
you just went?
Yeah, I went there before, and in February, back in February with my hubby, and it's an isolated island. So only like 70,000 people live over there.
That sounds like a place for me to be. Like,
Really?
Yeah. Like,
There
I
are
love places
only
like that.
around only 20 hotels
Private
in a
and-
country, around 20 restaurants, one court, or maybe 2 clinics, hospitals, only like that. So it's an isolated place, and it's very beautiful. You can enjoy scuba diving.
Oh, so you feel
wow.
happy being in a very isolated place? There's not many people. Very quiet,
Yeah,
private.
we could put you in like a panic room, and you know,
How about you stay in the studio all day by yourself?
yeah, we could lock you up.
Very
you know.
private, very cozy, cool.
Thank you so much. But I mean the environment.
Yeah.
The
A
The scenery,
vacation.
the scenery.
The
Yeah,
scenery.
yeah.
It's so beautiful.
I
So
mean,
what's the
Enjoy
island
it.
called?
Palau.
Palau. Okay.
Yeah, I
Hopefully
think-
I could pay a visit one day.
The traditional
Palau.
food in Palau is bat soup. Bat.
bat,
Bat, as in
the
like-
animal.
B-A-T, bat.
The Batman soup.
Oh my!
They actually eat that.
How do they eat?
Like
How do they make a
with
soup from a bat?
The bat is just lying down in the soup.
Don't they like?
No, I'm
Don't
not-
be silly.
No, I have. I
Honestly?
can show you. Yes, I can show you the picture.
Oh,
The bat is all. Yeah,
I don't
The
know if I
people-
would like that though.
So
Yeah, they-
people from that island
They
eat
eat
bats.
that, but that's the bat eats fruit.
Do they? I thought they
Yeah, they eat sometimes. No, not sometimes. They eat insects, right?
Oh, so the people eat the bat because they want to eat the fruit that the bat's eaten. Why can't they just eat the fruit in the first place?
Sounds like a very
Before the bat
interesting
eats it.
They
place.
could be. I mean, the traditional food is bat food, and I heard that it tastes like chicken.
Everything
Oh, so you
tastes
didn't
like
try
chicken.
it.
Yeah, fried chicken.
So you didn't try it.
No, I didn't try.
You should have.
I should have, but I didn't.
You're saying as though you tried it.
No, but I saw it.
Okay.
I saw people eating it. So
Mm.
that was not my happiest moment, though.
That was a
Oh,
very
I thought it
awkward
was.
moment.
Being over there was the happiest moment.
What else though?
Like going on a vacation. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, on a vacation
You feel happy?
With your hubby?
with my hubby. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like the happiest.
With me,
time.
I think it's like
Yeah.
eating delicious food after starving for a long time.
Oh yeah,
After a long
I feel
time.
very, very happy,
Me too.
very alive.
true.
True.
All right, so we're gonna listen to a song and come back and continue. We're gonna talk more
You know,
about.
I know.
We're gonna talk more
we know.
about our happiest moments after listening to 요리 좀 해요 by K Will and 정기고, 주영 and brother Sue. I would just listen to 요리 좀 해요 by K Will, 정기고, 주영 and brother Sue. And you're listening to our Wednesday corner Obladi Oblada with Juhyun and Gihun. So we all have like different jobs. I'm a singer, Gihun is an actor, Juhyun is a newscaster. So I bet there are different moments for us to, moments for us when we feel happy while working.
Of
right?
course,
So
we
Juhyun,
do.
like when do you feel happy while working?
Well, when I don't make any mistakes during
Yeah.
the news, without any mistakes, or maybe I deliver some breaking news.
Mm.
Like these days, because of the weather, there are lots of breaking news.
Like
So-
what?
For example,
Weather,
Oh,
for example,
for example.
yeah.
like-
Give us some like examples. What are
my shoe getting wet. That's breaking news.
breaking
no,
news?
like heavy rain
Soggy shoes.
advisories and landslides or like injuries. It can happen, so we have to say that. We have to deliver that to
Floods,
local
yeah.
people. And also some news from Jeju-do Island. The thing is, like here in Seoul, this week is going to be rainy over here, but in Jeju-do
gonna be
Island
super
is
hot.
around 34 degrees. Can you believe
Right
that?
now?
Right now.
Oh wow.
Incredible.
So what
That's
about
breaking?
what about you, Gihun? When do you feel joy as an actor?
To be honest, like when I'm shooting and the director comes up to me, 감독님, and
Yes.
says, "Oh, Kyun, it's just gonna be you, one shot type bust." So it's just my face on the screen,
Oh.
and then he goes, camera roll, ready, action, and then the red light comes on the camera. That's
A
when
red
I feel,
light.
Yeah, because it means it's recording.
Yes, yes.
That's when I feel very nervous and happy at the same time.
Wow.
I feel like an actor, like a real actor.
You are a real actor.
Not now. I'm getting there. I'm working my way towards it.
Like we all three of us are in the broadcasting station. What do you think about this red light? What do you feel when the air is on? So thrilled.
It used to like kind of like make me like super nervous, but
the
now
first
I
time.
feel like it's
feel
like just a
comfortable?
sign.
Comfortable.
Not really comfortable, but it's like, all right, let's go.
For me, it's a sign for me to put on a mask,
What?
put on a fake image.
But
I'm joking.
So it's not you now?
No, it's me. It's
not
me.
you?
It's always me. It's always been me. For
I
2
mean,
years.
Gihun is an actor,
Oh, that's right.
I don't always
Yes.
put on a show, but it's. What about you? The on-air sign.
On her sign. I'm excited.
That's
You
it.
can-
That's it.
That's
You're
it.
excited.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
I think we should change today's title.
All right. Well,
Awkward moments in our lives.
so Gihun, you got something for us?
We hear that actors, singers, and comedians all have different moments when they feel happy. For example, film actors, when their movie is playing in the theaters, when they see their name in the end credits, when the viewer response is good. And for drama actors, when the drama reaches #1 in viewers' ratings, even overnight shooting is fun. When people watching the drama recognize you on the street and say hi. For villains, when the elderly recognize them on the street and yell at them or scold them, that makes them feel good because they know that they're doing a good job. And for singers, when they debut at the concert, ranking first on music shows, when hearing your song on the street. And lastly, for comedians, when people laugh at your jokes and when people say your catchphrases.
Interesting.
What about for broadcasters, newscasters?
Generally, when they feel happy.
Like, because when I listen to the
Happiness.
radio, I always wait for your segment.
Which one?
This is Arirang News.
Oh.
I know.
Because it's very informative and it's very true, isn't it?
Yes.
You don't lie.
No, I don't
Yeah,
lie.
You
no.
lie about the weather.
Yeah, because you're giving out the facts, the true
Yeah,
facts that we
yeah.
need to know right
Yes,
now,
Right.
yes,
as of
yes,
today. You know,
yes.
the headlines. So, you know, I'm always like, you know, really, really concentrating when you're, you know, doing your news.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I love like listening to, yeah.
Do you listen? I mean, that you're
I
so
do.
amazing.
I listen to you like right before I go on the
Yes,
live.
yes, you do.
And it just calms me down. You have like this
The
you know,
voice.
Yeah, the
Thank you
voice,
so
the way you
much.
talk, it's like very
Oh.
like calming and it's kind of like
I don't know what to
Lullaby.
say.
It's like a lullaby.
really calm me down.
Really,
your
I don't know what
your
to
tone is
say.
it's very professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Today's like Chion's day.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
yeah,
compliment
yeah.
her.
You're the bomb. You're the,
You're the
bomb.
bomb.
You know?
So I want to ask you to both of you know, like he said, Kyun said, film actors, when the viewer response is good. What about the opposite? I mean, like it could be negative sometimes. The comments, the viewers' response could be, you know, very critical.
I like to take it as like a constructive criticism.
Okay, very educational.
Because you can't always be perfect.
Right.
You need to be scolded at, you know,
Yeah, of course.
to become a better
sometimes.
person, to reach that perfection. So
Motivation. What
I'm
about-
very open to, you know, criticism.
You do? Okay.
For me to improve, to become a better person
Yes.
or an
yes,
actor. So
yes. How do you stand that if you have some G-Soul? Like if you read
Anti-fans.
anti-fans.
I can honestly say that I don't read comments.
You don't really
read
care.
that?
I don't care what
don't care?
people think. Honestly, like I don't know. It's just something that I like learn, you know. Like if I start to care, then I would drive myself
Endless.
crazy. You know,
Endless.
crazy people are crazy. You know, talking about all kinds of
know.
stuff. They
I
would say
know.
all kinds of stuff.
They'll say
so
anything.
you know, all I feel like I can do is just try to do my best and yeah, let that be. You know.
Do you read your fans' comments, your real fans?
Yeah, if they send me like tweets and you know, like you know, the
Messages.
Instagram stuff, you know, yeah.
Oh,
I
you
do
read that too.
But like the negative comments and all this stuff, it just
You ignore it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
You try to ignore
I
it.
don't-
way.
Is that what JYP told you to do?
No,
I
Is
think
that his
he
like
will
educational system?
I think he would read
I
like
think
every
he
comment.
will read it
Yeah.
and reflect that in his next step.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know
about
what he
you?
reads.
You have a lot of fans, don't you, Gio?
I actually read some comments about me, some
really?
good and some
Where
you
at?
know, pros and cons, all over
okay.
the websites. And I know, like, I didn't know how to stand it at the first point, but now I'm ignoring it.
yeah.
Yeah, but at the first time it was very hard.
What was the worst comment?
The worst
that you
one,
read?
you're not from England.
Oh, your accent.
Yeah, my
It's not-
accent sound like you. What do you mean me? Sound like an Australian, not from a person studying in the UK. But you know, there's thousands of different pronunciation
Yeah,
in the
I know,
UK
yeah.
alone. So
Yeah, that's my point. You know, people say all kinds of stuff
Yeah,
just
I
to
know.
say, you know.
what they want.
Yeah.
It means
So-
they're interested in you.
Oh,
they
yeah,
care
yeah.
about. They think
True.
about you.
Yes, that's what people say.
You're in their minds. So whether it's for a good reason or a bad reason,
How about you
You're still
guys? You know, when you walk on down the streets,
But yeah, I mean, I could definitely relate to, you know, some of these stuff at the concert. You know, I guess singers, you know, on stage.
on stage.
Yeah, like when I think of my happiest moments, like I think, the main ones, they're all on like stage.
You know that you're going to have another concert next month, right?
Yeah, it's a festival. I'm doing I think a 30-minute set at
30 minutes? Wow.
Soul Festival.
Soul, right.
Soul Festival, yeah.
Not in Seoul. In Seoul.
Yeah, in Seoul. Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to stay quiet for this one.
Yeah, so I have a few more shows, in August and September.
Oh.
So for you, it's not about, how many records you sell, how many, streamings or downloads.
I mean, that too,
That's important.
If I'm selling a lot, yeah, definitely.
More the merrier, but for you, it's all about
for me, like as a
performing
performer,
on the stage.
Yeah, like
As a singer.
you said.
Enjoy it.
Drink a lot of Jeju water.
한라봉 막걸리.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Makali.
But yeah, man. All right, so we're gonna listen to a song before we come back with more Obladi Oblada with Juhyun and Gyun. We're gonna listen to Life in Color by Benzino. Alright, we just listened to Life in Color by Benzino, and we're here with Juhyun and Kihoon for Obladi Oblada. So Juhyun, you prepared something for us related to happiness this week, right?
Yes,
So-
I did. Well, there are moments when people feel happiness in the little things. Let's take a look at some of them. Well, when your fridge is full of food, do you live with your family, and what is something that you have to have in your fridge always? Drinks or,
Beer.
beer.
Yeah, can of
Okay.
beer.
Tofu.
Well, I don't
Mushroom.
have anything in my fridge actually.
What?
Like
Water?
maybe some beer, not even water. I don't know. My
Do you
fridge
eat?
is empty.
Maybe 공기반.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
But yeah, like I don't know, like some old
Old food.
I need to
Frozen?
clean.
Oh, so you live by yourself, don't you?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
so
You
you don't
don't
like
cook?
cooking.
I don't cook. I mean, I like cooking, but I don't cook.
What-
I like cooking, but I don't. It just takes too much.
So what do you eat?
I eat
Noodles?
I eat out.
Eat out
Yeah.
every time?
Or like
Pretty much.
delivery.
Delivery.
Delivery service.
Yeah.
Wow. So you don't know what's in your fridge right now?
Right now,
Nothing.
I have some beer. I have
Rotten eggs.
empty bottles,
Empty
like
Of
bottles?
soju.
empty stuff. I don't know. I need to clean my fridge.
How about you? Do you have a fridge in your room?
Not in
You
my
and me,
room.
Not in your room?
Not in your room.
In your place?
Mm-hmm.
You live
In the
with
kitchen.
your parents?
No, I live with my brother and grandmother.
Oh, okay.
So the fridge is always full. Full of like frozen foods, frozen rice, and a lot of just vegetables and stuff. But with me, I just need to have a can of beer. Always in my
Why?
fridge.
After work?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like when
the
I'm
whole-
craving, just
Yeah.
for myself, just, that's it. Just beer. What about you?
I don't know what's inside. I think the thing is, my mummy knows better than me what's inside my fridge.
Do you live with your mom?
No, I don't live with my mummy. She lives in Ilsan, and
Oh, but she comes over.
no, she doesn't comes over. But I tell her, "Mummy, I bought this mushroom a month ago," and then it's still
I
inside.
thought you told us you like to cook.
I like to cook. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like to cook. Sometimes, sometimes once a week or 2 times
So
a week.
you don't know what's in your fridge.
I have to check
So what
it.
do you cook? What do you cook?
like
with?
water, boil water.
Noodles.
I do cook.
Instant food?
boil-
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
curry. You can put all vegetable inside the curry.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, and people feel happiness when when you order a drink at a cafe and read on your own. Oh, interesting. Well,
That only depends if you
Yeah.
enjoy reading.
I know.
what do you
If you're a
guys
reader.
do when you are in a cafe alone?
I don't think I'm the type of person who would go to a cafe alone.
Alone.
I would probably just order it and take out and
Take out.
Yeah.
Can you study in a cafe?
No.
I can't believe so many students actually open their books and study.
I know.
I don't think they're doing that. Paying attention to their study, their work.
With me, I like to go to cafes by myself. I put
You
on
do?
sunglasses
Oh my gosh!
and
Wolf.
just look around. Look around if there's any pretty girls walking around.
That was you.
pretend I'm really,
That was you.
pretend I'm doing something and just, looking around.
You know, in Gangnam area, there's so many cafes, and if I go
know.
there, and there's always a guy, a handsome
Like
guy,
staring at you?
No, wearing
Okay.
sunglasses and looking around the girls. And what's you? There's so many
How come
guys.
I never thought of that?
Please,
Wow.
please don't
Do
do,
it
that.
from now on.
Please
That's-
don't do
Especially
that.
during summer.
That's
Do you
good.
guys plan for a trip with your friends? Like, do you plan it in advance, or do you actually plan it when you arrive over there?
I don't like to plan stuff.
You don't like to plan
Yeah, I
stuff.
Like on the go, just.
You
Yeah.
don't
On
the spot.
research.
Probably like the very last minute. Like, yo,
Why?
Y'all ready to
Why?
go?
Yeah, like impulse kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think every guy is like you. Is like you guys. They don't plan, isn't it?
Do you plan your trips?
Yeah, I do. I do a lot of research.
Really?
Yes.
Ah, those people are very, 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 very nagging and tiring.
But the thing
Because
is,
they're like, let's go here, let's go there. Let's
but
see.
I don't do like that when I arrive there.
let's
I
try this bat soup. I heard it's good.
But we didn't. We didn't. We were supposed to do that, but we didn't. Well, should we do one more?
Sure.
Okay. When someone you like calls you, do you usually call the person you like first, or do you play hard to get? So that means 밀당,
Yeah.
Do you call first, or do you wait?
In what kind of situation?
Someone that you love, or someone that
You have the
you're
hot spot, like
waiting-
some.
Samta,
You have interest in her.
fond of her.
Or do you normally take like the first action, the initiative? Or do you sort of like wait, like fishing?
I call.
Fishy. You call first.
Yeah, I call.
You don't mind?
I don't like texting.
Oh, you like just
Yeah.
talking on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I hate texting.
Really?
I hate texting and hate arguing on text messages.
okay,
like I hate
okay,
that.
okay.
You
It's
seem
gotta
to
be on
hate
the
it with a
phone.
passion. You seem to hate it with a
I
passion.
actually really do. It's got to be on the phone or.
I'm quite the opposite.
Really?
I like texting.
You do? You don't like receiving calls?
Yeah.
You don't?
Because, like, when I want to hang up, I don't know what to say.
Really?
I always say, "Oh, I'm busy. I'll call you back."
Okay, I see. Interesting.
What about you?
What?
Like before you got married?
Before I got married, well, I think I do a lot of 밀당 with my mummy instead of my
With
hubby.
your mom.
Come on,
Yeah.
we're talking about
know.
opposite sex, not mums.
She never called me before. Like she calls me once a year. So
Even now?
even now,
Why is that?
I don't know. I think she's not interested.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're gonna get to know more
Becoming
about your
very
mom
sad
like,
at the
next
moment.
week. All right, so we're gonna talk about the happiest moment of my life again next week. So try to remember the happiest moment of your life, such as passing a very important test,
Oh, okay.
and when your loved one proposed to you,
Wow.
when you met your favorite star in person, when you won the lottery. Tell us about these moments by posting up your message on our message board under the title Obladi Oblada.
Please.
Please. With
Yeah, our listeners,
pretty
Music Access
please.
family.
With the cherry on top.
Well, it's almost time for us to wrap things up already. Now, so yeah, we
Oh,
were
so sad.
we're very happy that Ki-hoon's back in the studio.
Well, I'd like to say one thing. Today felt a little rough because it's been 3 weeks since I've been with you guys. So hopefully I'll be back next week.
You should.
Yeah. To
do a better
You
job.
should.
Just
So
happy to
please tune in, guys, and listen.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
And post some messages or whatever.
Alright, so sending Juhyun and Ki-hoon out. We're gonna listen to two songs: "Make Me Like You" by Gwen Stefani and "Hotline Bling" by Drake. And I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I would just listen to "Make Me Like You" by Gwen Stefani and "Hotline Bling" by Drake. And now it's time to reveal the answer for Soul Quiz from the first hour. What is the answer? It's E-Took. E-Took, guys. Thanks for taking part in Soul Quiz, everyone, and make sure to look forward to tomorrow's Soul Quiz. And don't forget to participate. Alright, we're gonna listen to two more songs and come back, guys. Alsong Dalsong by Tahiti and Pinkan by Madtown.